Hello guys, welcome to the Cash Official. This African is fighting for Donald Trump. Ask me, if there's anybody right on this earth who is supposed to fight for Donald Trump, that is why this video is fascinating. That is why this video would interest you. Okay, this African is seriously fighting for Donald Trump on the American land. Meanwhile, the Americans themselves are really busy on the streets protesting against Donald Trump. And he doesn't understand why Americans hate a single man, or doesn't understand why Americans hate Donald Trump that much. He doesn't understand such hate that people really have for Donald Trump ever since he decided to become president of America again. He doesn't know where exactly such hate comes from. And this African is seriously in a battle with the American people for the freedom, or for them to leave Donald Trump alone. And trust me, the video will really fascinate you. Okay, so let's directly dive into the video. Listen to what this African is trying to say. Why is he not really fighting for Africans rather? Just because Donald Trump has been deporting Africans ever since. So it really fascinates me to see an African really rooting for Donald Trump's haters to back out from Donald Trump. So you know what, let's get into the video to listen to what actually he's saying. Okay,
illegally, if America gets destroyed, I have a country to go, but what about you? Where are you going to go?
Unfortunately nowhere, which is okay.
What you're doing is just sheer waste of time. It calls for your contribution, my contribution to make this country great. But if you want to destroy it, I'm not going to allow that, because I have my kids that came here.
How are they destroying it? How are they?
Okay, one, they don't understand that today being a Saturday, there are people working. They should go and work, contribute to the economy of this country to make sure that this country become better.
Yeah.
But they are here wasting time, bullshitting. They get everything for free: Medicaid, Medicare, EBT, and all that bullshit. Come to Africa, cash and carry. If you don't have money, you're not going to eat. You understand? You guys are here and you are just making noise for no reason. I mean, what kind of people is this? And you think all black people are stupid? It's not all of us who are stupid. I mean, America give people the opportunity to fool too much. The stupidity is too much.
He's more than welcome to talk.
Okay.
I just don't want to trigger the.
I get it. We'll come over here.
I'm sharing an idea. Not all black people who are stupid. There are some black who use our head. You understand what I mean? I don't have to love Trump to love America. America is the greatest country on earth. So if you have people who always want to make noise and just misbehave as if there's a better place other than this country for them, they should wait till they destroy it. I have a country to go. But what about them? Because there's no way Africa will accept every single one of them. No way. Because they'll destroy it. I've never seen such hate in a country like America, the way they hate only one man. Americans have been spoiled, and they think that the more they make noise, the more they get things done. To get things done calls for what? Pragmatic assessment on how you're going to get things done. Not this wasting of time and just protesting somebody who loves his country. In my life, I've never seen such hate in a country like America, the way they hate only one man. How is that possible? How can you hate one man just because he loves his country? What is this?
No, you are all fascinated. Okay, he's so confused and he's really angry about why this is happening, why Americans really hate Donald Trump. I personally do not know. I don't know why, but hey, on several occasions we've seen Americans protest against so many policies about Donald Trump and so many things that he has set out to do. And I haven't ever seen anything that Donald Trump have been doing on the American land that is against his people. Any policy that he has been doing has always been in the interest of the American people. But I really don't understand why most Americans right now really hate that man. I don't know why, or is it because of how he talks or how he actually handles stuff? I don't really know. But hey, a lot of Americans are really against Donald Trump. And I haven't really seen a president on the American land who has been able to garner such number of people who doesn't really like him. I don't really know. It wasn't the same for Biden. And I don't know why this is really happening right at this time for Donald Trump. Because for all that I have seen Donald do has always been in the interest, the security, the safety of the American people. You know, we all have all of us have had our share, by even deporting some of our own African brothers, especially Ghana. A batch of people have been deported already on into Ghana, has been in the interest of the American people. So I don't understand why a black person too, with all of these things happening, will also stand in to kind of defend Donald. What? This is really interesting and also fascinating, all right? Okay, but I feel like it is also time for Americans to come together and also learn to understand this man, and also not just hit on the street, but if you have any grievances, there should be a way you can channel your ideas, your thoughts, or your emotions, feelings, so that he can actually hear and address them. Okay, it's not more about protest, because when you do this, it gives the enemy an edge. Okay, the enemy can be within you and can implore you to do certain things that must not be done. So you Americans must be very careful when they are embarking on such activities like this, because it is not really healthy, it is not really helpful, and it's not really helping. Because when it comes to the democracy of this land or this on earth, Americans have really shown us the way, and we don't want them to miss, so that the world will be tattered. Okay, so for all the countries that are practicing democracy, they mostly look up to America, and America's democracy has been something that we are all trying to emulate in most part of the world. So we definitely need this to work, so that we all can draw inspiration from the successes of America. Okay, and as you watch the video, the guy was reiterating on the fact that America in itself have helped in kind of spoiling its citizens, to the extent that they are more lazy than proactive into trying to help solve the real issues of America. And I think possibly, if that is how it is, there must be something done about it, because for him, he claims that most people get paid even without doing anything, so they are mostly lazy than to get to work to make America function. So if that is the case, then possibly they must try to find a way to kind of make all of these people feel a little bit hit, so that they can really get themselves busy. All right, so this has been Educash Official. Okay, if today happens to be your first time, goodness, please subscribe to this family. Let's help build this family together. Like the videos, and you can keep your comments coming in as well. Okay, so stay tuned, stay connected, hit the notification bell, so that anytime I upload any new video, you get updated. Okay, so thank you for watching. Peace out.